I've been a Mac user for over 15 years. I hated PCs. They came loaded with a bunch of software that slowed down my machine, and they caught viruses way too easily.
Last year, there are 114,000 known viruses for PCs.
PCs, not Macs.
Then I discovered the Mac, and it had everything the PC didn't. But lately I've grown frustrated with the Mac lineup. And while Apple has let its Mac lineup stagnate, Windows 10 computers have gotten really good. So I decided to make the switch back for a few days and tested Huawei's new MateBook X Pro, which runs Windows 10 and starts at about $1,200. Some have called it the best laptop you can buy. And guess what? Windows is actually really great, and I may even like it better than my Mac. Windows 8 tried to be two operating systems in one for desktop and one for mobile, and it failed at both. It even got rid of Windows' iconic Start menu. But Windows 10 reversed a lot of those mistakes. The Start menu's back, and it works great on the desktop. Windows 10 comes with Cortana, the Microsoft digital assistant. It can dig through files on your computer and even search the web. It's almost as good as Google Search. Windows 10 also has a lot more hardware options. You only have a few options when it comes to the Mac, and they all come with terrible trade-offs. But the Windows 10 hardware ecosystem has something for everyone. 2-in-1s, convertibles, tablets, regular laptops, and everything in between. It lets you work the way you want to work. Windows 10 machines make the MacBook lineup look pretty outdated. Then there's touch, which I think is the key advantage to Windows 10. Many, if not most Windows 10 PCs have built-in touchscreen controls. Apple has refused to put touchscreens on its Macs, even though people love to use them. Next, there's price. Windows 10 computers range from a couple hundred to a few $1,000s. You're always going to find something within your price range. But regardless of which Mac you choose, you can always expect to spend at least $1,000. The MateBook X Pro I've been testing is the perfect example of everything Windows 10 does right. This thing has it all. There's a gorgeous touchscreen with minimal bezels, and unlike MacBooks, it doesn't compromise on ports. There's the new USB-C and the classic standard USB, so you don't have to worry about buying dongles to plug in all your accessories. Then there's the beautiful design, clever hidden webcam, fingerprint sensor, all in a tight package. It looks great. If you had told me 5 years ago that a Windows laptop would have all of these features, I never would have believed you. So what if you also want to make the switch? It's actually pretty easy. Today, most programs store all their stuff in the cloud, so things like Slack and Gmail and your web browser bookmarks all sync up no matter what machine you're using. Of course, there are some drawbacks to Windows 10. Windows 10 tablets are pretty bad. The app selection isn't nearly as good as it is on the iPad, and if you just want a tablet, you're better off with the iPad instead. It can also be tough to switch over if you're already using Apple's services like iCloud, iMessage, and Notes. That data can be pretty hard to port over to a Windows PC. But overall, the Windows 10 ecosystem is superb. At a time when the Mac isn't showing any sign of improvement, Windows 10 has never looked better. It's a tongue twister, the Mate.
Remember when it was just IBM ThinkPad?
Yeah, really, or just MacBook?